What happens when our legacy automotive brand hits record-breaking growth but can't train fast enough? Airstream faced 30% turnover, tribal knowledge, chaos, and a training system stuck in the Stone Age. Here's how they turned it around. Like many manufacturers, Airstream couldn't scale its old processes fast enough. Training varied by department, guidance was tribal, and new hires were dropping out fast.
When I first started here, I think I had 6 hours of orientation and that was it. And then you were kind of thrown to the wolves and thrown into the deep end to kind of learn how to do all of the jobs here at Airstream or what your job was currently going to be. When you got into Airstream, you received a pen and paper and you were kind of at the mercy of the trainer. It might just be an associate that had been on the job for a month. You don't know. So it was really primitive.
Then they made the decision, build a new facility and reinvent how they trained from day one. They didn't just add technology, they rewired how people learn on the job. Digital guides replaced tribal knowledge. New hires practiced before they even touched a tool.
Introducing the 3-day orientation from our normal 6-hour onboarding that we used to do really helped out. With Dozuki, they can go back and reference it anytime they need. Anybody has a login can go back and get in and find the information.
They brought training to the floor, made updates instant, and gave everyone on the front line the same starting point.
I really wish there'd been something like this when I started 20 years ago.
What was the result? Attrition dropped, skill growth accelerated, and teams owned their own improvement.
We wanted to reward that if you can do that skill and if you can pass this test, and this test is like you can be through Dozuki, then you will be able to get a bump in your pay.
And I just met with her this morning and I said, well, how many doors are you going to get today? You're going to get 5 or 6? She goes, it's 7:30 and I've got 4 done already. So just going through that Dozuki guide for about 20 minutes during orientation, she knew how to do the job and hit the ground running and didn't even need it once she got out to the floor.
Airstream reduced turnover by 83% with Dozuki. And this isn't just an Airstream story. It's a roadmap for any manufacturer facing growth, turnover, and training pressure. Want to see how they did it? Watch the full Airstream webinar now.